So guys, in this video, we will discuss about the that how can I find or how can I construct the divided difference table. So first of all, we have to know that what is divided difference table. Actually, before considering the divided difference table, we have to consider a function y is equal to f of x be a real valued function for a set of n plus 1 distinct points like x0, x1, x2 dot xn, while the corresponding values of the function y0 is equal to f of x0, y1 is equal to f of x1, y2 is equal to f of x2, and yn is equal to f of xn. And here, the difference of x0, x1, x2 dot xn are not equidistant. Are not equidistant. And you know that if the difference is equidistant, then we can use the Newton's forward interpolation, Newton's backward interpolation to find some particular value of a function from this given set of data between which is lies between x0 and xn. We can find it. Suppose here at the point x1 is not lying here, or suppose I just say xr is not lying here in this relation, then we can find it. But here, how can I use the Newton's divided difference, or what is the procedure that how can I construct the divided difference table? That will be shown by one example. So see here that here I take one example here. That is, this is a table which is given. That is x and f of x is given. See here that from here you can easily say that these are the values of x and these are the values of y. Here y is equal to f of x. See that here we can consider that x0 is equal to 2, x1 is equal to 4, x2 is equal to 5, x3 is equal to 7, and x4 is equal to 8. And corresponding y0 3, y1 43, y2 138, y3 778, and y4 1515. So now the condition is that how can we construct the first order difference table? So see here that how many points are here? That is x0, that is x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. So the first order divided difference, will be x0, x1, x1, x2, x2, x3, and x3, x4. So now what is the expression of x0, x1? The divided difference of 2 points is denoted in the third bracket. So now say that the x0, x1, this will be denoted by y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x0. This is also, you can write it by y0 minus y1 divided by x0 minus x1, and this will be also, you can write it x1 comma x0. So here this is a symmetric, and if you put the value of y1, y0, x1 and x0, this will be 43. That is the value of y1 43, the value of y0 is 3, the value of x1 is 4 minus 2, so this will be 43 minutes, so this will be 20. Similarly, now we have to find x1, x2, so from here we can write it, that is y2 minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. What is the value of y2? 138 minus 43 divided by 5 minus 4, and if you simplify, we will get the value is 95. Similarly, we have to find x2, x3, that is y3 minus y2 divided by x3 minus x2. So the value will be the value of y3 is 778 minus this is the value of y3, The value of y2 is 138 divided by 7 minus 5. So this will be 320 if you calculate, and x3 x4, this will be y4 minus y3 by x4 minus x3. That is, you will get 15 minus 70 by 8 minus 7. So it will be 737. So here if we write, this is x, this is fx, and this is the first order divided difference. So here you just write the values, the value of x, the value of the first divided difference is 20, next one is 43 to 138, this will be 95, next 138 and 778, this is 320, and between this will be 737. So I hope you understand that how can you find the first order divided difference table. Secondly, we have to again consider these values for the second order divided difference table. So here we have to just write again here the value of x fx. This is 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. The corresponding value of f of x will be 343, 138, 778, and 1515. And here I will just write, this is the first order, this is the second order value, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. This is 3, 43, 138, 778, 1555. So first here the value is 20, next is 95, next is 320, next is 737. So similarly now we have to find the second order divided difference table. The second order divided difference table, it will be considered like x0, x1, x2. And x0, x1, x2 is equal to, we can write it in the form that is x1, x2 minus x0, x1 divided by x2 minus x0. So what is the value of x1, x2? Already this is the first order, these two, and already we know the value. This is the value of x1, x2. This is 95 minus 20 divided by 5 minus 2, and this will be 25. So here we have to write this is 25. Similarly now we can write it. Now we will write x1, x2, x3. So how can we write? That is x2, x3 minus x1, x2 divided by x3 minus x1. And x3, x2, x3, what we get in the first? This is the x0, x1, x1, x2, x2, x3, that is 320 minus 95 divided by 7 minus 4. So if we simplify, we will get the value will be 75. And now if we simplify the last one, that is x2, x3, x4, this will be, we can write, that is x3, x4 minus x2, x3 divided by x4 minus x2. So from here, what is the value of x3, x4? That is 737. This one minus 320 divided by 8 minus 5, and if you simplify, you will get the value will be 139. So here you will get, this will be, this difference is 75. So here write 75, and this one now 139. So I hope you understand that how can we calculate the second order divided difference. In the next, we have to find the third order difference. See here that we have to find the divided, that how many points are here? That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have to construct the divided difference table up to n minus 1 time. That means here we have to find the fourth order up to fourth order divided difference. So here next we will go to the find the third order difference. So here similarly this is the value of x and fx. Actually these all are same, so here I am not writing here, but here for your convenience I will write first order, second order, and here we have to insert columns to the right. Yes, this is the second and this is the third. So here I write the value just here, that is 2 4 5 7 8 3 43 138 778 and 15. The first order is, this will be 20, next one is 95, this one is 320, next one is 737, and this one is 25, 75, 139. So now here, how can we find the third order difference table? That means the third order difference table, it will be consist like x0, x1, x2, x3. So how can we find it? That means from here, we will write it by like this, that x1, x2, x3 minus x0, x1, x2 divided by x3 minus x0. So what is the value of x1, x2, x3? The value is 75 minus the x0, x1, x2. The value is 25 and x3 minus x0. That means 7 minus 2. So it will be 10. So here you have to write this is 10. And here we will find x1, x2, x3, x4. And this will be, now we can write it x2, x3, x4 minus x1, x2, x3 divided by x4 minus x1. And so what is the value here? That is 139, x2, x3, x4, and x1, x2, x3 is minus 75 divided by x4 minus x1, the value of x4, 8 minus, this will be 8 minus 4, and the value will be, the value will be, if you calculate the value, you will get, this is 60. So here you will get 60. So I have to understand that how can we construct the third order difference table. And now lastly we have to construct the fourth order divided difference table, and then we will write the final table of the divided difference table. So here this is the fourth order divided difference table, so I have to just write here all the values, first, second, third, and here I have to just elaborate to insert right third. Okay, so okay, just what's the time? There is a, sorry, this is the first, this is the first order difference table, second order, third order, fourth order. So now here the value of x 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. This is 3, 43, 138, 778, 15, 15. And if we Write all those values. This is the 20, this is 95, next one is 320, and this is 737, and from here the value is 25, this is 75, this is 139, and the last this is 10, and this is 16. Now we have to find the fourth of the divided difference table. That means it will contains 5 points, and here we will get only one value. So from here we can write it by like this, that x1, sorry, x4, this will be not. So from here we can get that x1, x2, x3, x4 minus x0, x1, x2, x3 divided by x4 minus x0. The value is 16 minus 10 divided by 8 minus 2. This value is 1. So this is the total difference table, and this is the fourth of the divided difference table contains the only one element, and here we have to stop. And if you have to also remember one thing, that if there is in any column the two difference is same, then we have to also stop. Suppose here this is 10 and this value is also in place of 16, it will be 10, then we have to we'll stop here. So now here, now I will just write the final. So this is the final difference table. So here I am just writing here for the, that is, this is x, this is f of x. The value will be 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. This is 3, 43, 138, 778, 15, 15. X, f of x, first order difference, second order difference, third order difference, and fourth order difference. So here just write in the table format the values. This is the final table, that is, this is 20, 95, 320, 737. Next this is 25, 75, 139. This is 10, this is 16, and this is 1. This is the final divided difference table for this set of values. So I hope you understand that how can I construct the divided difference table. So thank you for watching the video.